Let's stop pretending. You're not tired because you're working hard. You're tired because you're being hunted. You are a supply for a predator who doesn't use teeth, but uses your own empathy against you. Most people will tell you to set boundaries or talk it out. That's bad advice. You don't negotiate with a parasite. You starve it. Today, I'm going to show you the psychological nuclear codes to dismantle a manipulator's control piece by piece, until they are the ones questioning their own reality. Welcome to the end of their reign. Manipulators don't win because they are smarter. They win because they play in the shadows of your emotions. To break them, you must drag them into the blinding light of cold, hard logic. Most people try to explain their feelings. That's a death sentence. Instead, you need to turn their own words into a cage. Today, we stop defending. We start auditing. The core weapon of this chapter is counter-questioning. A manipulator is accustomed to being the judge. They brand you with labels. You're selfish, you're disloyal, or you're being too sensitive. The moment you try to disprove that label, you've already lost. You are implicitly acknowledging their authority to judge you. Break the pattern. When they launch an attack, do not use an exclamation mark. Use a question mark. Ask them, what is the specific criteria you're using to call me selfish? Or, what exactly is your objective in saying that to me right now? Watch what happens. They will start to pivot. They will try to derail the topic. Don't let them. Hold your ground on the question. You are performing a mental audit. You aren't arguing. You are watching them fail to explain their own lies under the spotlight of your logic. The ultimate defeat for a manipulator isn't your anger, it's your indifference. When you stop fearing the loss of them, you strip them of their God complex. This is the nuclear option. It's the moment you realize that the exit door is the only weapon you'll ever need. Today, we don't just break the chain. We incinerate the entire cage. Manipulation only functions when there is a hostage. As long as you fear being labeled the villain, as long as you fear loneliness or fear a loss of status, they own you. The nuclear option is about becoming the most dangerous person in the room, the one who is willing to walk away and never look back. When they threaten to leave you, do not plead. Simply say, if that is your decision, I respect it. There's the door. When they try to extort your emotions with manufactured drama, offer them nothing but absolute silence. Your silence is a declaration that they no longer have diplomatic access to your soul. Remember, you do not need validation from someone whose life mission is to dismantle you. True victory isn't when they apologize, because they won't. True victory is the moment their presence no longer affects your heartbeat. When the nuclear dust settles, don't expect a peaceful silence. Expect a toxic storm. A manipulator whose control has been incinerated will not go quietly into the night. They will trigger an extinction burst, a final desperate explosion of chaos designed to make you regret your freedom. If you don't stay in the bunker of your own logic now, you will be dragged back into the ruins. Here is how to survive the aftermath. Imagine you're in a high-end restaurant, and you've just walked away from a manipulator's table. What do? They don't reflect on their mistakes. They start shattering glasses, shouting, and drawing a scene just to make you look like the villain. This is the extinction burst. Psychologically, when a behavior no longer produces a result, its intensity spikes tenfold before it finally dies out. They will bombard your phone with rage-filled messages or suddenly feign a life-threatening crisis. They might launch a smear campaign, poisoning your reputation with friends and family to isolate you. They are trying to force you back into the hostage position. Your only weapon in this phase is absolute zero, no contact. Do not defend yourself against their lies. Do not respond to their emergency texts. Remember, Any response you give, even an angry one, is a victory for them. Let their black ink spill across the restaurant floor, staining only themselves, while you continue walking toward the light. Let them scream at an empty chair. Healing is not the goal. Sovereignty is. You don't just want to feel better, you want to become unmanipulatable. The void left by the manipulator is not a hole to be filled, but a throne to be reclaimed. If you don't define the rules of your new kingdom, the next predator is already waiting in the shadows. It's time to rewrite your internal constitution. After the manipulator vanishes, you might feel a strange emptiness. That's normal. You've been living in a state of high alert survival for so long that peace feels alien. Now your task is to conduct an internal audit. Look back at the cracks they used to enter. Was it your excessive pity, your pathological need to be liked, or your paralyzing fear of conflict? True sovereignty means you no longer grant automatic access to anyone. In the restaurant of your life, you are the owner, not a waiter forced to please every guest who walks in with bad intentions. You must establish high-entry barriers. Make people prove their integrity before you allow them into your inner circle. Do not fear being labeled as cold. People who call you cold are usually just angry that they can no longer manipulate you. Remember, a fortress isn't built to imprison you. It's built to protect your most valuable asset, your peace of mind. You have mutated from a victim into your own protector. Welcome to your new reality. Freedom is a daily practice, not a one-time event. The manipulator's greatest hope is that you'll grow tired of your own boundaries. They are waiting for your guard to drop, for your empathy to override your logic once more. To stay sovereign, you must learn to live comfortably in the cold. Today, we turn your temporary defense into a permanent lifestyle. After the storm subsides, there will be a temptation to look back. You might begin to doubt your decision. You'll ask yourself, was I too harsh? Or, maybe they've finally changed? Remember this, that doubt is not coming from your heart. It is a ghost from the old programming they installed in your mind. In the long game, a manipulator will use a tactic called hoovering. Like a vacuum, they will try to suck you back in with sweet promises or manufactured apologies. They will reappear in the bar of your life with a new face, pretending they've had a revelation. Do not give them a table. Do not give them a single second of your time. True sovereignty is realizing that you owe no one an explanation for how you protect your peace. If the people around you cannot respect your boundaries, they do not belong in your environment. You are no longer someone who can be tamed.